Let us make more prayers for Jesus. We are missionary children's club. Let us follow Him first. We are called by Jesus.
Welcome to PMC Activity Calendar 19th week, the year 2023. Courtesy of Lazy Chapel. It's my pleasure to take you through this week's lesson. Our livelihood revolves around agriculture. From what we eat, what we wear, households, all are products of farming. And that makes farming a very important aspect of human life. Today, we take a look at the patron saint of farmers. I am talking about the hired farm laborer working in the landowners, Isadore the farmer. A Spanish, a husband, a father, and an ordinary farmer with extraordinary faith in God. His extraordinary faith, by which he always sought first the kingdom of God, sets for us an excellent example of achieving extraordinary sanctity in the ordinary grind of daily work.
Teacher, from your explanation, Isadore was like the low-class people we see working in other people's farms to earn a living.
That is the exact picture of the person whose humility is our topic of discussion today.
Teacher, that is too low for a saint.
That is not true. In the public court, these class of people are regarded as low class. However, some of them like Isadore have a precious place in the kingdom of God because of their deeds. Teacher, what is it that elevated this humble and simple man to the ranks of the saints of the church? To begin, Isadore is said to have been exceptionally generous to the poor. Though poor himself, he and his wife regularly distributed the little they had to those who were in even greater need. He is also said to have been a man of deep prayer. He would regularly attend daily mass before work, putting God first every day. And as a result of his intercession, miracles abounded. Over 400 miracles are attached to him. Some are even after his death. Isadore was not only kind to human beings only but even to the animals. He cared for all God's creatures with great concern.
Teacher, I am learning a lot from this saint. One important lesson is that, in our busy schedule, we should find time to pray. The busier we are, the more prayer we should be.
Yeah, you remember what rule number 3 teaches us?
Yes, rule number 3 tells us that a missionary child prays to God the Father every day for all children of the world and wishes them to know our Mother Mary.
Yes, every one of us needs a half an hour of prayer each day. At least one Hail Mary, one Our Father, and perhaps one Glory Be. All in all, reciting a rosary before setting out for work is one way of starting the day on a high note. Teacher, I am also learning something important. That the Lord elevates the humble. Saint Isadore, born to a poor but pious Catholic family in Spain, never sought a life of honor, power, or wealth. He was content to work on the land. The 400+ miracles associated with Saint Isadore, both during his earthly life and after he went to heaven, demonstrate how Isadore, in his poverty of spirit, gave himself completely to the will of the Father, depending on him for all and trusting in his providence unwaveringly, and allowing him to work divinely through his humanity. Yes, as mentioned in the book of James, God is opposed to the proud, but gives grace to the humble. That is, James 4:6. Our humility counts a lot in our pursuit for the God's glory. Who else has learned some?
Yes, teacher, I learned that the Lord provides for those who give from their poverty. Isadore could be only poor in the man's eye but rich in spirit. As a farmer, Saint Isadore wasn't a wealthy man and barely scraped by with his wife, also a canonized saint. As it was. But he was known for his unending generosity to the unfortunate.
Yes, the book of 2 Corinthians 9:10 says that, he who supplies seed to the sower and bread for food will supply and multiply your seed for sowing and increase the harvest of your righteousness. Anything else worth noting? Teacher, I learned that there is honor in work. God himself is the ultimate worker, the divine laborer. We can look to our Creator to see that work is a worthwhile and honorable endeavor, but especially so when we offer our toils to him. I totally agree with you. As members of PMC Group, we can borrow a leaf from Isadore to start farming. Remember, for our activities to be successful, We must spend money, and sometimes our parents who are supposed to be helping might lack the money.
Teacher, my father is a poultry farmer. So he advised me to keep one hen alongside his to help me meet my PMC financial needs without going back to him to ask for money.
Sure? You have a chicken at home?
Yes, it was one by last year, but now, they about 6.
Wow. No wonder you are always punctual when it comes to payment. I love that spirit. We can agree as members of PMC Group to have some farming activities in our various homes to support our PMC activities this year. Teacher, behind our kitchen there is a free space. I am going to talk to my parents to allow me use it to grow vegetables.
I support that idea. I am going to grow a banana. How will we save the money?
Scott, how do you save?
Thank you, teacher. I have a tin where I keep the sales. The tithe I take to the altar and the rest I keep in the tin awaiting any need that might arise.
Teacher, thanks for having such a lesson. It's going to ease our financial burden. It was very fruitful. Let us all go and identify what we can grow or keep back in our homes. I am going to ask each of your parents to support your projects and buy for you tins for saving some cash to promote our PMC motto. I am going to talk to our parish priest to buy for us a tin for saving too to start saving as a parish. So we will individually save in our homes and again save jointly as PMC Group in the parish.
Thank you so much, teacher. It has been my prayer to have this idea in our PMC. It's going to be a game changer in running our PMC activities.
Interestingly, in our assignment this week, we are asked to grow and water plants. Can we end it there? Thank you so much for being with us in this week's lesson. We urge you to start any farming projects to support the PMC Group in the church. And in everything, let us put God first as Isadore did. And in whatever we do, let us do it for the glory of God. 1 Corinthians 10, verse 31. PMC.
Children helping children.
From Kisamudaniri. Until next time. Goodbye.
We have no fears, angels are with us. We are strong, we have the saints. Our Mother Mary guide us, come, let us follow